And that's why I continue to say, and I continue to harp on, we are a full service, value-based brokerage. They don't know what they're missing. One of our problems as a company is we are so unique and we offer so many unique things that an agent can't even imagine that a company would have these kinds of things like the services that we have, because it doesn't exist anywhere else. The biggest struggle I have is getting other agents at other companies to realize that we have these things. Once we get their attention, agents tend to do this. They know, I'm all set, I'm happy. And then when they find out about what we offer, they say, wait a minute, so I could go away with my family on the weekend and someone else could show a property for me, someone else could handle an open house for me, someone else could take pictures of a property and get a listing ready to be listed the next week. That exists. So our current menu of services is our pre-list service, listing assistance service, buyer assistance service, marketing assistance service, and we have this new thing called agent field services. There's companies out there charging $600 to $1,500 a listing for 8 or 10 pictures. We're getting that done for half that. And we're not just getting the pictures done, but we're taking care of the floor plans, lockbox, sign, all the little things, a little inspection sheet that we do to help agents get things done quicker, loading things into MLS and so on and so on. And that's because we've been able to pull it together. And we have 5 guys that go out every single day in Lamacchia Realty vans. They're photographers and they take pictures all day long. And we have people that hang signs all day long. So this is an operation that's running constantly. And agents, yes, they're contributing to the cost, but it's so small. It's so small. And that's why it's been, a big hit. Then you look at, say, listing assistants or buyer assistants. Someone signs up a listing and they get an administrative assistant assigned to them from the time they sign the listing to the time it closes. Or say on a buyer transaction, from the time they put a buyer under agreement to the time it closes. Well, we've had people come into this company who had their own full-time administrative assistant, paying them $40,000, $50,000 a year. And I remember in one case, the person left and they switched over to our services. And at the end of the year, the agent said to me, Anthony, it's better off using the help within the company because they're connected in the company, connected in the system, in the CRM. And Anthony, I spent 1/4 of what I was spending. Our newest service that we've been keeping quiet for a while, this is somewhat of the debut, is called Agent Field Services. And we initially nicknamed it Boots to insinuate boots on the ground. And that is essentially people that we have that are realtors. All of them have a good amount of experience, 5+ years in the business, and they are driving around in Lamacchia Kias, and they take orders on their phone all day to run and go show a property, run and go open a door, cover a home inspection, cover an open house. All those things in the field that stop agents from being able to work with multiple clients, we're able to do for them. And we've made it pretty simple. We don't have it perfected yet. It's a new service, but it's been a hit. And we have 3 full-time employees that are running around all day, every day, 7 days a week. We have a 7-day coverage schedule between the 3 of them. And they're able to go out and provide all this coverage to the agents. And this enables an agent to solve their biggest problem, which is not being able to be in 2, 3, 4 places at once. That's one of the biggest complaints and one of the biggest barriers that we've seen agents hit over the last few years, especially with the tight inventory market, is buyers need to see properties quick. So what we're able to do with this agent field services is have someone go out and show the home for them. Meet the buyer, meet the seller, meet whoever, so that the business can keep happening, and then we keep the clients happier, which is critically important. And we're improving on that. We're doing a lot of work there, and we think that that is something I've been quoted as saying, I think it will revolutionize real estate. I do think that it'll take a few years. We're gonna have to continue to work on it in our own petri dish that we have of tech and people and different things that we do, but agents are loving it. And that's just an example of how we do things and how we're willing to take on anything on behalf of our agents. And our marketing service is something we created a few years back. And we really did that because we found that agents want to market and they know they need to, but when they get busy, they don't do it as much. I mean, I've always said seasonality has an impact in agents' businesses, but it's not just seasonality. It's not a mistake that agents call more leads in the winter. send out more mailers in the winter. It's because they are slower. But then they get into the summer when they're closing tons of transactions and hustling with buyers and sellers. They don't have the time to send their mailers out on time. They don't have the time to post consistently on Facebook, on their business page. And that's why we created our marketing services, because we take those things off their plate. We handle mailers every month. We handle the Facebook posting, and they still obviously can do whatever they want on it. But we're making sure that real value-based content is getting posted to their Facebook business page a certain amount of times a month. And it's been a hit. Agents have really liked it. And we have seen large increases in people's businesses by doing that. And that's really what differentiates us. That's something that we've worked so incredibly hard on over the last 8 to 10 years, is really drilling in what the services would be, for the agents, and how we can create these services to give agents a better life, give them a better work life and work-life balance, and also provide a better product to the consumers, to the buyers and sellers. The vast majority of the agents, especially the top agents in the company, if you look at our President's Club, everybody in President's Club is taking advantage of some services. Most of the agents in President's Club are taking advantage of all the services. We're able to offer these services to agents at prices that they're never going to get if they go out and try to hire it on their own. And that's why I continue to say, and I continue to harp on, we are a full service, value-based brokerage. We're offering a whole suite of services that helps the agent throughout every area of their business. We're talking about other services, we're developing other things, and in time we will roll out more services. But for now, this is the menu or the suite of services that we offer, and I think agents should check it out.